This is a quarantine special. Now, in latest news, Arsenal are looking to offload five first team players from their squad for the biggest summer clear out since I can remember. Those names are Papa, Squadron Mustafi, Saeed Kolasinac, Mohamed El Nene, currently on loan at Besiktas, and Henrik Mkhitaryan. The forward, midfield, non-scoring, sometimes assisting, attacking myth, who is Henrik Mkhitaryan, who's currently on loan at Roma. They're said to be interested in buying Henrik Mkhitaryan for up to £17 million. And in my mind, you bite their hand off at that, because I can't see us getting much more for that. He's been inconsistent, and on his day when he has been good, he's been alright. Will he be missed? No, he hasn't been missed so far, but the money that we're getting for him, 17 million, plus getting off the wage packet, that's the more important thing. Next up, Arsenal linked with Newcastle central midfielder 20-year-old Matty Longstaff. Now, this kid's a prospect. Man United were looking at him a few months ago at the start of the season, and we didn't really know much about him. But since then, he's played a few games and he looks pretty tasty. The central midfielder works hard, great passer, and has a diamond of a shot on him. Would I like him at Arsenal? It's the kind of players I'd like to start recruiting. Some English talent, some homebred, some players that you know have got a bit of clout about them in the Premier League. And the fact that he's young, the fact that it's currently squeaky bum time for Steve Bruce, who's pretty much ringing him on a daily basis, telling him, whispering sweet nothings in his ears to make sure he stays at Newcastle. But could that be a little bit of time wasted? Could that leave Steve Bruce frustrated? I'm sure many fans would love that. And I like the prospect of this young English player coming to Arsenal. Now, will it happen? I don't know. But the fact that Man United have gone out and got Bruno Fernandes, they've got Scott McTominay, and it's looking like Paul Pogba is going to be staying at Man United, I don't think they're interested anymore. So this is time for us, again, to show them teeth and be a bit more ruthless in the transfer market. So if this one is one we're actually looking at, I think it's good news. So I hope to possibly see a Matty Longstaff in the Arsenal team at the end of the season. And last but no means least, Philippe Coutinho. This one's come up again. I didn't believe it last time. Why? Because this is a man who was bought for what? Upwards of £100 million. And that means Arsenal would have to pay something in the region of £100 million to get him back. But with his time at Barcelona short-lived, not really getting on there, and the fact that Bayern Munich aren't interested in buying him on a permanent basis, it says something about the fact that this guy, once he's found his home, it has to stay his home. And it looks like his home could possibly be in England. Because the last time he did this was when he made a big money move, or he made a big move to Inter Milan, and it didn't work out for him then. So what did he do? He went back to Spain and found his feet again. So could this be the right move for him? It probably would be the right move to coming back to England. But are Arsenal going to pay that money for him? I don't know. Would I like to see Philippe Coutinho at Arsenal? I'd love it. I think that with Mesut Ozil coming to the end of his time at Arsenal, is someone who potentially could take his spot. Do I see it? I doubt it very much. It's going to be a lot of money to get him away from Barcelona. It's going to be a lot of money on wages, and I certainly don't see Arsenal paying that. But would I like to see it? 100%. So, Philippe Coutinho to Arsenal, for me, it's not going to happen. But as I said, I would love to see Philippe Coutinho be the replacement for Mesut Ozil. On that note, wash your hands ridiculously, thoroughly. Don't touch your face. although it's very tempting, especially when you got that itch. And yeah, stay safe. On that note, peace out.